Ducati Zaltbommel wanted to do this project with us. So they already stripped down the bike and all the fairings are off to the paint shop and they are going to be painted in blue. But why blue? Because it's Ducati, it should be red. I hear you thinking, right? We did an Audi RS6 project. Maybe you've seen the video, otherwise you'll have to take a look. And that's an homage to the Audi RS2. And the Audi RS2 needed to be Nogaro blue. So we did the RS6, Nogaro blue with silver details, just like the RS2. And now we are going to match this bike with the RS6. So I hope this is going to be good, because it could be a little bit off, I don't know. But in the meantime, this is at a workshop at Ducati, and yeah, the bike cannot stay here forever. So we changed the wheels, so they can go to the paint shop, of course, but also the suspension. So this place will get free afterwards, and the suspension is off to Buxur. Okay, so let's start weighing the original system, and this is the fun part, because weight on a bike is very important to have it as low as possible. And even though it doesn't seem much, it probably saves a lot of weight. I think it's 2 kilograms, maybe more, 2.0 kilograms. First part, 1.55 kilograms. Second part, this is actually really heavy, 9.2 kilograms. Also, I have to mention, this is a valve system, which we are not going to replace. So that's why I left it on. But wideband sensor is off because we are replacing that on the new pipe as well. And then we have this heat cover, which you might think doesn't weigh that much, because this is more than a kilogram, 1.15 kilogram. So the original system is, let me get the calculator, 2 plus 1.55, 13.9 kilogram. 13.9. That's a lot. And then all the titanium parts. This system is delivered by Ducati, so it's an OEM Akrapovič product. 0.45, and that's already lighter than the lightest part of the original system. Next, also not a big one, 0.3. This is a beauty. And imagine what it does when the heat goes into the pipe. Because now it's all silver, silver goldish, but when it's heated up, it gets so many beautiful colors. And if you look at the welding, this is all done by hand. And it's looking really pretty. This part, also 0.45. It's easier to weigh this system than the original one. And again, 0.45. And that's even lighter than the lightest part we weighed until now. 0.25. This is going to be the heaviest. We've got two of them, also crafted in titanium with carbon fiber. That's the visual part, designed for Ducati because you have to order it at Ducati. So for example, at Ducati Zaltbommel, one of two. This one is 2.1 kilogram and the other one should be quite similar, I think, and it is 2.1 kilogram. This replaces the original heat shield, and this is made out of carbon fiber, of course, because it's Akrapovič, but with shielding inside. This one is really light, 0.2 kilogram. Okay, now I have to calculate quite a lot because there are a lot more pieces into this system than the original one. Are you ready? It's a big difference. 6.3 kilograms in total, so for the complete system. 6.3 against the original 13.9. Yeah, it's that big of a difference. This system comes with an air filter and remapping done by Ducati, so you can still maintain all the warranties, and that's quite special, especially if you spend a lot of money on these bikes. You want to keep the warranty. Therefore, you always choose the best: titanium, Akrapovič, Ducati. Now to all the goodies, all the good parts. Carbon fiber, the material that we love. This is Ilmberger carbon fiber. They also produce for Ducati Original, and every part they supply with TÜV certificates. So if you live in Germany, it's no problem. You can easily buy Ilmberger carbon and fit it to your motorbike. It weighs exactly nothing. Not that it matters, but it's fun. We've got several parts for suspension, for the heel plate, for the cover of the frame. Then we have some special parts from Rizoma. For this for example, they are supplied by Ducati original, so it's an OEM part by Rizoma. But these are the mirrors that are fitted to the fairings. And when you close them down, if you don't want to look behind because you're faster than everybody else, it's arrow shaped, amazing. This is like a wing. This is best design in years. Also for the brakes, for the fluids, I love all the details. I love all the details. Every little part is touched, new, cool, seen seats, Puig. Also important. We've got the brake levers with the blue details. We've got the brake levers with the blue details to match, of course, with the RS2 concept. That's not the only Puig part, of course, because we have the protector for the front, some small parts for oil, and what's this? Protection kit. Blue. And of course this one needs to be there, right? That's just standard to change from the original. Last but not least, Evotech tail tidy, because the original is way too big. And this is just a really small part, but does a lot to the rear of the bike. And the Evotech protector, the radiator guard. Simple piece, but effective. there it is, the final result, and it's looking magnificent, especially next to the RS6, which the bike is based on. I love how it comes together. And now with the Buxur suspension in, with the silver gray sleeves and the blue pistons, really nice. And since we are sitting here, you can see the really cool 5-spoke Rotobox wheels. We can see it even better when we are at the back, because this is a swing arm suspension. 5-spoke, transparent silver, so it's looking a bit gray, but that's because you can see the carbon fiber coming through. This is a standard design. It does match the design of the RS6 wheels, but this is a design that you can get from Rotobox. So if you'd like this design, no problem, you can get it for your bike in any finish that you'd like. Oh, I almost missed this part. Gilles, the rear seat, in black with silver, scene seat, perfect quality. I love it. And then to this side, we've got another spring over here as well. Came back from Buxur with red, silver spring and a blue piston. Just a small detail, but it makes the whole project come together. Just these tiny bits that make the bike stand out. Puig, now mounted, I showed you before, but now on the bike, it comes together as a whole. I really love it. If you'd like to see more, then follow us on our social media channels. And for now, this bike needs to get tuned, so this is the fun part, where we bring the bike over to Ducati's Bommel to get it on the dyno.